Hey, what's up? It's Jacob here again. Let's see what we have in the charts today. As you can see, it's not easy lately. Like we had this pump, everyone was like, we are breaking out. Boom, liquidated again yesterday. We had a huge rise to the upside, a lot of longs opening here. Boom, liquidated. So why this was happening? It was because we had over here we had a high impact news from US. Here it was because we are waiting for the interest rates decision from Bank of Japan. So all this volatility is because of the news and people are not patient. If we take for example Monday, we opened on Monday. Where did we open? We opened here on Monday. Take a look. We are at the same place as we opened on Monday. It was just like we go up, down, up, again down, up, and we are back to weekly open. Let's see exactly where is weekly open. Let's mark it on the chart. Weekly open is around here. We can even mark it as weekly open to have more visibility. So now you can see what I mean. The whole week was very volatile, but at the end on Friday we are at the same point where we were 5 days ago. Let's see what is happening with altcoins. As you can see today it looks green. It looks green today, but when you switch to weekly it is not that optimistic. On the monthly you can see minus 50% Dash, minus 30% Zcash, like a lot. ICP minus 41%, Hype minus 35%, Aster minus 46.6%. It is definitely not alt season, guys, so we cannot be overly optimistic. When we take a look at Bitcoin dominance, which is crucial for any altcoin season, if we want to see 2.5% pump from this demand zone. So until we don't see break of this structure, like break of this low and this low, we can forget about altcoin season. I know it's pushed a lot in social media, but don't trust it, guys. Okay, so ETFs are also crucial. We can see outflow, inflow, outflow. Overall, we don't see like huge buying pressure, so it's also very important for overall market. We can see that investors are pulling out liquidity from all risk on assets. Ethereum is also 6 days of outflows, so doesn't look good at the moment. Definitely not what should happen around altcoin season. Fear and greed index around 16. It's very, very bad. It's extreme fear in the markets, but as good old saying, buy when others are fearful. So I'm definitely not buying as of now, but when I see a trigger I will. The crucial part is that we are hovering below 30, which is like a good indicator. Once we go above 30, we can see huge increase in price. That's when people are being optimistic, they are longing the market, buying. But as of now, we can see we are making series of lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower high, lower low, and we are working on it. Liquidations, closest big pool of liquidity is above yesterday high. It's around like 200 million total. Above 90k we have around 400 million liquidations, and also below current price action, below yesterday low, there's a lot of liquidity, around 300 million. So the liquidations money is on both sides now, as we can see, so the direction is unclear. As you can even see on this chart, it's lower low, lower high. We didn't put a lower low here, so we made here lower low, so this is our lower high. So even taking out yesterday high, it will not change the market structure as of now. Mm, Today in the morning, very early in the morning, we had the BOJ policy rate. This is Bank of Japan. The actual interest rate hike was as forecast, so we can say that it is already priced in the markets. And there is also a very good graphic which shows what is happening usually after Japan rate hikes. So we had like a Japan rate hikes, and then we had in the following week we started to see some weakness, and then we saw a correction in the following weeks. Minus 23%, minus 30%, minus 31%. So this week we had a rate hike. Maybe next week will be some pump, and then we will, with good, we can assume that we will see a correction again. A lot of people want to think that this time will be different, but usually markets are moving in the same patterns. I want to show you also something which I mentioned 2 weeks ago, I do believe. When was it? 28th of November. I think I was recording a video somewhere around here. So I told you I do believe it's a range high, range low, and we will see some sort of accumulation or redistribution over here. And as we can see, we couldn't break and close above this range high. We simply couldn't. Can someone tell me what happened? Okay, we are back. This is our range low. As you can see, we front run it. We still didn't take out this liquidity. I'm watching particularly this middle of the range. If I see a nice reaction over here and close of 1 hour candle, 30-minute candle below, I would love to play a short to this area. This is really nice to take out the liquidity. And here I see a couple of potential scenarios for this low in particular. I will show you what I would like to, if we get there. It would be nice to first either just sweep the low, close inside, continue up. We can see losing of this low, failed auction, even maybe tap of this demand zone, which we reacted over here. Then if I see a reclaim of the range low, then I would entertain along with a stop loss over here, or maybe a little bit wider stop loss. So those are two bullish scenarios I'm watching currently. The other scenario is we will just lose those levels level by level. We will see huge weakness, retest, and then continuation. This is also a case we need to be aware about. As I said, like altcoins, if you are altcoin investor, there are just a couple of altcoins which are on the yearly time frame are in plus. Monthly, almost all of them are in negative. So that's why like a lot of people ask me, do I buy altcoins? I'm saying, what is the reason to buy it? Like I don't see it. If you see any reason to buy altcoins, you can drop me a comment, and I will reply to it, but I don't see it as of now. So it's better to trade Bitcoin than investing into altcoins, especially if we just see a downward move all the time. And just to once again tell you about Bitcoin dominance. First of all, we had this bullish trend over here. We lost it, but we just lost it and came back to retest the demand zone, and we are now printing higher high, higher low. We are again printing higher high. If we put a higher low, then we can expect higher high, higher low, and where we can go, it's hard to predict. But as of now, we can see that there is no weakness in Bitcoin, especially on the Bitcoin dominance chart. When it comes against altcoins, of course, because overall for Bitcoin to US dollar, we see a weakness. That's obvious. But also, just to don't be too bearish, we can also see something like this. This is like the first wave. This whole is the first wave. This is the second wave corrective, and this can even drop as low as here. It can, like, I'm not saying it will, but it can. And then we can just see a third wave to this area. So this will be just like bouncing between supply and demand, because obviously it was our demand zone, we lost it, so now it becomes resistance. So why not wait and see like something like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then continuation. It will be really nice. I would love to play this. Lots of people are lost now in the markets, they don't know what's happening. You just need to be patient. And what I see over here, usually when we take out those highs like this, as we did over here, it means that this was first wave, this is second wave, and now we are waiting for the third wave. In the next video, I will calculate how far this structure can push us to higher prices, but in my opinion it's very easy and we don't need to overcomplicate it. Like I had this supply resistance zone, we were reacting over here at the beginning, we did some pullback and we smashed it. We just stopped at the next demand zone. So when we tapped this, I was originally like, when we reacted from this, let's now try this supply demand as try it as resistance, right? So I do believe we will see these prices also. I do believe we have some, yeah, we have this fair value gap over here on the weekly time frame over here. Yeah, here you have FVG, so why not guys? If we just delete it all, you can see we are holding still this candle high and low, so there will be a lot of liquidity above this high. So let's close this week, let's see some move down, then let's pump, take out this high, maybe fill this whole imbalance, and then continue to the downside. Like from my perspective, what I see, first of all, I want to see the reaction from this zone and maybe take out of April low, but my ultimate goal is to drop to 49.45. This zone, I would love to see what will happen over here. As of now, we lost this trend line. We are very bearish. You can see by even weekly candles, like huge rejections from the upside. It shows the sellers are in control. Previous month it was very bearish candle. So just for the contrary of others, I don't see taking out the high again, all-time high. I don't see it as of now. If we close above this fair value gap over here and we see like a continuation, then it increases, but as of now the chart shows us different story. Okay guys, that's it from my side. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If you like what I do, just comment, give me a like, and see you on the next one. Thank you.